afternoon. Your name is
My name is Koki.
Koki. Nice to meet you, Koki. How are you
Mm-hmm.
today?
I'm doing good. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
today is Saturday, so I have nothing to do for work, so I just enjoy the day off.
Okay, wow. It's good that it's your day off and it
Mm-hmm.
happens that
Mm-hmm.
it's weekend. Because
Yes.
some actually, even on weekends, they have to go to work, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But what do you usually do on weekends? Like, how do you usually spend your weekend?
Usually, one of my hobbies is going outside and find
Mm-hmm.
to find my
Mm-hmm.
favorite restaurants. Yeah,
Okay.
I live in Tokyo and
I
especially
see.
yeah urban area of the Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
So there are
Mm-hmm.
so many options to have
Okay.
yeah lunch and dinner. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I want to complete the the restaurant around my city. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
every
I
weekend,
see.
yeah, I go outside and stroll around the area and
Mm-hmm.
check the plate,
Menu. Mm-hmm.
menu
Mm-hmm.
in front of the restaurant. So
Okay.
yeah, that is
So that's how you spend your time.
yes, that's right.
Interesting. Say you like dining in.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think in actually your country is like well known of like
Hmm.
like delicious cuisines, right?
Yeah.
That's especially in Tokyo, right?
Hmm.
Many tourists. Okay, like
Yes. Do you know Ueno?
fall in line.
Do you know
One more
Ueno?
time.
Ueno.
No.
No. There. Ueno is one of the biggest city in Tokyo, and there are
Mm-hmm.
so many tourists here because there is a zoo, very big zoo.
Azu.
Yeah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
in Tokyo, and there is the panda.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Cute panda, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
So mm,
Mm-hmm.
many
Yeah.
tourists. When I am strolling that area for my
Mm-hmm.
lunch. I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of tourists on the road.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you feel like like because actually I've met some students here and they don't really feel comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because there are like too many tourists,
Mm-hmm.
in like some areas in like
Uh-huh.
in your country.
Mm-hmm.
So in your case, do you feel comfortable whenever you see some tourists or you get annoyed?
Um, I feel nothing.
You feel nothing.
Yeah,
So you don't really care.
it is no normal
Normal.
yeah normal
Mm-hmm.
situation because I live in Tokyo for I
Mm-hmm.
have lived in Tokyo for about since
You were born?
2014.
Ah, it's been a long time. But before,
Yes,
okay,
before yeah I grew I was grown up in Shizuoka. It is a rural area.
I see.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but after that, I entered the university in Tokyo. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, after
Since then,
since then, yeah, I live in the center of Tokyo, and of course, there are so many people in daily
mm-hmm.
life. So, it is
True.
actually normal situation for me.
Okay, like you get used to it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason why I guess some of, like Japanese students that I met here get
Mm-hmm,
a little bit, okay, like annoyed because,
mm-hmm,
like for example, when they have to dine in the restaurant, so there
Mm-hmm.
is like always like long queue because there are too many,
Ah,
you know.
ah, I
That's
see, I
only one
see.
of the reasons. But they're happy to
Mm-hmm.
see some tourists, because like it could help your tourism industry,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it could help boost your economy by
Mm-hmm.
welcoming tourists in your country. Okay.
Ah, okay, okay, I see.
Yes,
But
yes.
for my meals,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I choose I mainly choose the restaurants that is
Mm-hmm.
not so crowded with the tourist. Yeah, because
Okay.
I like the not so famous, but it is very tasty,
Delicious.
yeah, delicious
Mm-hmm.
restaurant. So, hmm, I think I'm not so annoyed with the tourists because my
Okay.
behavior is different from them.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's good. Okay, that's
Uh-huh.
good to hear. Okay. So by the way, okay, because I noticed that you sound good when you speak, like you sound confident
Mhm.
when you speak. So do you have like a chance to use English in your daily life? Let's say your work or
Ah,
something.
daily life. I don't have so many chances to use in my
Mm-hmm.
daily life because I'm just
Mm-hmm.
working in Japanese culture but
Okay.
my company is global company that
It's a
who
global
yeah,
company.
global company
Mm-hmm.
whose headquarter is in the US.
Ah, that's nice.
Yes,
Okay.
but my customer is just Japanese
Mm-hmm.
company, so when I work with my customer, I always use
Mm-hmm.
Japanese, so I don't have many chances to use English. But my
Okay.
yeah, rather than this native camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So native camp is like your only
Yes.
opportunity,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I see. And how long have you been learning English here?
Uh, it's, native camp, for the point of from the point of native camp, I have just
Mm-hmm.
started. I have just been here for 2 or 3 weeks.
Ah, you just started. Okay,
Yes, but
I see.
before around
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 years ago, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
studied another. I studied English in another. Yeah, that's online English.
Online tutorial
Yeah,
company.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Rare Job, ABC,
No, it is DMM.
a DMM. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So actually, I think in Japan there are a lot of like big companies, but what
Mm-hmm.
I've heard is that native camp like they offers like flexibility, like you can have as
Yeah.
many classes as you want,
Uh-huh.
and you're not really required to, like, let's say for example, because in some you have to book a class, right? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you happen to have like like appointments, then you will miss your
Mm-hmm.
class, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your point is, uh, yeah, it is that your point is the reason I chose the native camp.
Native camp.
Yeah,
I
because
see.
DMM was on DMM English. I have to reserve the
Mm-hmm.
classes
In
before,
advance.
yeah, in advance. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is one of the pressure.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the class after from 3 p.m. or
Uh-huh.
another time, so I have to prepare and yeah.
Yeah. You're like, okay, you get pressured, right? Because you
Yes.
have to, okay, it's like, you feel like you're running out of time. I have to do this instead of like focusing, like doing something else,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, anyway, okay, thank you so much for sharing that.
Okay.
So, as I can see here, you have chosen a textbook. So, this is daily news. And for today's article, the topic is medications being used to treat alcohol use disorder. Okay?
Okay.
So, Hoki, for the words and phrases part, would you like to make a sentence or skip the making a sentence part?
I'd like to make my sentences.
Okay, yeah, sure. So first, let's listen.
Mhm.
Repeat after the audio. Read the example sentence before you give your sentence, okay?
Okay, sure.
So the first one here, we have a phrasal verb.
Account for.
Account for.
Okay, so this means to form the total of something. Can you please read the example sentence?
Children under 10 account for half the guests.
Okay, what about your sentence?
Okay. The women account for 10% in my company, so they are struggling. My company is struggling to hire women.
Okay, struggling. Okay, to hire women. Okay, all right. So is this only an example?
I think this is a real,
Mm-hmm.
real situation.
This is a real situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
I see. So women account for 10% of my company. So my company is struggling to hire women. Okay. So what about let's go to the next one here. Okay.
Okay.
Medication.
Medication.
Medication. So medication is a noun, a medicine, or a set of medicines or drugs used to improve a particular condition or illness. Can you please read the example sentence?
Okay. She takes medication for her allergies every day.
Okay. So what about your sentence using medication?
Okay. I take medication to limit uh, to limit calories I get before I eat outside.
Okay. All right. So I take medication. All right. To limit calories intake. All right.
Intake.
You're like very careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Intake or like consume. Okay.
Yeah.
You're very careful in like what you eat. Okay, that's good. Very healthy, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So next one is
Inhibit.
Inhibit.
okay. So it is a verb that means to slow down a process or the growth of something. So can you please read the example sentence?
Okay. Loud noises can inhibit hearing ability.
Okay. Now what about your sentence?
Playing game for a long time can inhibit my eyes ability.
Okay. So wait a minute. Your eyes ability. So let's just like try to like rephrase the sentence. So playing games for a long time can inhibit the ability of my eyes. Okay.
Ability of my eyes. Okay.
Okay. Yes. All right. So wait a minute. How about the next one here?
Craving.
Craving.
Okay. Craving. Okay. Craving is a noun. That means a strong feeling of wanting something. Okay. So how about
Okay.
the example?
Okay. I've been having cravings for spicy food lately.
Okay. So what
Okay.
about your sentence?
Okay. I am craving for higher salary lately because my coworker transferred to another company and he will acquire much more money, salary
Okay.
than me.
Okay. Really? So your coworker.
Yeah.
Okay. Just moved.
Yes,
Okay, to
that's
another
right.
company.
Mm.
Okay. So what about you? How long have you been working in your current company now?
My company is my first company in my career.
Okay.
So, and it is about totally 4 years in my company.
4 years.
Yes.
Okay. It's been a while. All right.
Yeah.
So are you like thinking of transferring or like moving to another company?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think good time.
Okay. So maybe, I mean, you need to stay maybe for a couple of years to get more experience so that when you move to another company, you
Yeah.
know, you can expect higher salary, right? I think that's the purpose, right? Why some people change jobs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to get higher salary. Okay, the last word here is
Ongoing.
Ongoing.
okay. So it is an adjective continuing to exist or develop or happening at the present moment. Can you please read the example sentence?
Okay. The ongoing rain is expected to continue into the evening.
Okay. So how about your sentence?
Okay. The ongoing project I am participating in is seems to take 3 months to finish.
3 months. Okay. To finish. By the way, I forgot to ask you, okay, what do you do?
My job is kind of IT engineer.
IT. Okay. So, yeah, my husband is also an IT. I think IT has like different like terms or something, right? There are programmers or something. Yeah, my husband, I think he's not a programmer.
Consultant?
He is a sub ABAP consultant.
I think I am. It's like more like consultant for my company's product.
I think very similar. Okay, with my husband. Yeah, I always heard like him talking about some kind of like products or something. Yeah, it's like his company it has something to do with some like chemical. Like it's like a chemistry company. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the next one here. So let me check. Okay, the comprehension questions that you need to focus on listening. So number 1 is, according to 2022 data, how many Americans suffer from alcohol use disorder? And number 2, what percentage of alcohol use disorder patients receive medications? And how does disulfiram work? Okay, so now let's listen to the audio and then answer the comprehension questions. Okay?
Okay.
Please.
Medications being used to treat alcohol use disorder. According to 2022 data, more than 29.5 million Americans suffer from alcoholism, more formally known as alcohol use disorder. Deaths from alcohol use have sharply increased, from 138,000 in 2016 to 178,000 in 2021. The greatest increase was in the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic. Alcohol causes more deaths than all other drugs combined and accounts for 1 in 5 deaths of people aged 20 to 49. This includes long-term effects, such as cancer and liver disease, and short-term ones, like car accidents and suicide. Many effective treatments exist for alcohol use disorder, including psychotherapy, support groups, like Alcoholics Anonymous, as well as medications. While 22% of opioid patients receive medications, less than 3% of alcohol use disorder patients do. There are 3 Food and Drug Administration approved medications for alcohol use disorder. The first is disulfiram, sold under the brand Antabuse. It inhibits alcohol metabolism, causing symptoms of hangover immediately after drinking. The second is naltrexone, which reduces the effects of dopamine, making drinking less pleasurable and reducing alcohol craving. The third is acamprosate, which also reduces cravings, but its effects are poorly understood. Unfortunately, the effects of these medications vary widely from patient to patient. Some see a large effect, and others see no benefit. A new approach is precision medicine, which tries to identify the best medication for patients based on habits, medical history, and genetics. Research into new and more effective medicines is ongoing.
Okay, so ready? Or would you like to listen one more time?
I didn't understand completely, but it's okay
Mhm.
because
It's
we don't
okay.
have we don't
Okay.
have much
All
time.
right. Okay, I know. Actually, like this article begins by highlighting the prevalence of alcoholism in the US, with more than 29.5 million Americans suffering from alcohol use disorder, right?
Mhm.
So it only discusses the significant increase in alcohol related deaths,
Mhm.
okay? Or especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. So alcohol is noted to cause more deaths than all other drugs combined, affecting various age groups with both short-term and long-term health consequences. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. All right. They just talk about alcoholism and
Mhm.
the death rate.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So now let me read question number 1.
Okay.
Okay. So according to 2022 data, how many Americans suffer from alcohol use disorder?
29.5 million Americans suffer from alcoholism.
That's right. Okay. So see? Okay. You did well. Okay. What about let's go to question number 2. So
Okay.
what percentage of alcohol use disorder patients receive medications?
I didn't understand the word opioid. So
Okay. One more time.
so I think while 22% of opioid
Mhm.
patients receive medications, less than 3% of
Mhm.
alcohol use disorder patients do. So, but I don't understand
Mhm.
opioid, so I cannot
Okay.
understand this sentence.
Okay. But actually, that's the answer, right? Okay.
Okay.
So this statement,
Mhm.
means that a significantly larger proportion of patients diagnosed with opioid use disorder receive medications as
Mhm.
part of their treatment compared to patients diagnosed with alcohol use disorder. Okay?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So is
Okay.
everything clear now?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So let me type your answer here. So number 3, how does disulfiram work?
This disruption inhibits alcohol metabolism, causing symptoms of hangover immediately after drinking.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, so wait a minute. Maybe you just want to know what opioid means. Okay, I googled it, and opioid refers to a class of drugs
Mhm.
that include both prescription pain relievers, and illegal drugs like heroin. So opioids are commonly prescribed for pain relief, but can highly be addictive, similar to heroin.
Okay,
In the
okay.
US, you can see a lot of videos of people, homeless people, injecting themselves, right?
Okay,
It's
okay,
really
I see, I
sad to
see.
see,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So, Koki, because we only have few seconds left, okay, in our time, we cannot really finish, okay, because we did a lot of talking. So,
Uh-huh.
um, yeah. Do you have any questions? Is everything clear?
I think everything is clear. Thank you for asking me a lot of things, and so
Okay.
yeah, I can enjoy the
Yes.
conversation. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, that you enjoy our lesson. Like here, your purpose is really to speak, right? To express yourself, to get used to,
Mhm.
Communicating in English, right? Because you have like a goal that you want to achieve, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just be consistent, continue to practice until
Mhm.
you reach your goal in the English language. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for your
Yeah.
time. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. You
Goodbye.
too.
Thank
Bye.
you.